Hey everybody, my name is Shana and welcome to my Shana Moa channel. You're probably wondering why I'm like this. I'm just lying on the couch in my basement, and that's because I had Starbucks on St. Patrick's Day and it finally took effect on me. So yeah, dairy and I don't mix well, so yeah. Plus I have cramps, so I'm kind of just resting it off. And I have a few serious topics I want to talk about today, but I'm going to sit up so I can talk about just a few topics that I want to talk about. And I hope the lighting is okay. I'm sorry about the reflection in my glasses. Now, before I get into the topics, because I only have a few of them, I just want to say that I kind of slept in a little because I was supposed to go to my dad's work today. I have a story that I want to share on Tuesday because Tuesdays and Fridays are my recording days. I'm just trying to find an angle where my glasses aren't as reflective, and I have a little piece of paper, so it helps me stay organized. Okay, so yeah, besides me not feeling well, I'm not sick, it's just my stomach is kind of acting up, and I didn't get much sleep last night. I was gonna go to my dad's work, and that's a story I'm gonna share with you on Tuesday. Even though I set my alarm for 7, I kind of just ignored it and continued to sleep. So, we gotta get into this video so I can talk about the important topics that I want to talk about. And the first one is empty the tanks. The only reason I'm bringing this up, it's been happening for a while, but the reason that I'm bringing this up is because an orca passed away at one of the SeaWorld parks. Oh, I'm sorry, you know that feeling when you're about to sneeze and then it just goes away? Oh, that was like a pinch in my nose. That hurt. Alright, I'm okay though. Empty the tanks. So, yeah, an orca passed away at one of the SeaWorld parks. Well, she was born at SeaWorld Orlando, and she passed away in Laurel Park in Spain. Her name was Skyla. She was 17 years old, and that's the reason why I want to talk about empty the tanks. I do agree with captivity being wrong, but I don't agree with the fact that, people want to immediately release these animals from captivity into the wild. It's not a good idea because, they grew up in captivity, most of them have, and they don't have a strong immune system for the wild. Because, if you remember that old 90s movie, Free Willy, oh my gosh. That was like my childhood movie, and I don't watch it anymore. But I'm pretty sure you have heard about it, where an orca gets released into the wild from captivity, and that happened in real life. He was released, and when he went back to the wild, he didn't live too long. He got sick because he had a weak immune system, even though he looked healthy. His immune system was weak, and he didn't survive for too long out in the wild. So that's all I have to say about empty the tanks. Like, I do agree with, captive animals, like, being held in enclosed, like cages or tanks in small areas. Yeah, captivity is wrong. But to take them and to release them in the wild, with a weak immune system is not a good idea. Because that could just, like, wipe out the population and other stuff like that. So I just, we're halfway done this video, so I like to keep them short and sweet. Like around 10 minutes usually. Sometimes I go up to 11 minutes. It really depends. But the second thing is deep fakes. So someone could take your video, if you post videos, someone could take your video and they can manipulate it to make it look like you are drinking or smoking or doing anything inappropriate. And that's crazy. This has happened because a cheerleader, she saw a video of herself. It looked like her, but it wasn't her. She was doing something, and this sicko mom decides to try to get other cheerleaders kicked off the squad or something like that. And that's kind of why I wanted to talk about it. That's very creepy. Someone could take your video and make it look like you're doing something. They can also do that with your phone call or something. They can take your voice on a phone call and they can manipulate it to make it sound like you're saying something that you're not actually saying. And yeah, that's the creepy part of the internet. You can take someone's photo or picture or whatever, and you can edit it and turn it into something that that person would never do or say. So I'm not really sure if it's actually called deep fake. I don't know if it's called something else, but it's what hackers use and apparently what some Karen moms do. So yeah. And I think the last thing that I'm going to talk about is stop Asian hate. So the Asian community, just like the black community, have been getting a lot of hate crimes. Hate crimes towards the Asian community have risen, since the pandemic. I don't understand what's with all these hate crimes going up. People used to hang out without any problems, and then people started hating on each other. I do agree with stop the hate crimes and racism. I'm not telling you not to care about them. I'm not telling you to do anything like that. I do agree with it. It's time for it to end. And racism does need to come to an end. I know it's been happening for centuries, and with the internet, it's gotten so much worse, especially with this pandemic. I feel like people are becoming more hateful, ignorant, closed minded, and cruel. So, I wish people could get along, because it's not that hard to accept differences. I mean, people back then used to just, okay, if you're a Republican, cool, we're still gonna be friends. If you're Native American and well, some people used to, I'm Native American, so Native Americans used to get along with white men. And, you know, some people were like that. I'm not going to say every single person was living in harmony. Some people got along well, and some people hated each other, and I don't know why. And my uncle was saying that there was, I'm not sure if the story is true, there was a Muslim, a Christian, and a Jew sitting in a restaurant having lunch with no problems. They were just sitting together, having lunch, talking about work, and people walked in and they're like, why are they sitting together? And there was no issue. Why can't it be like that? That's what I'm trying to say. Some people were hateful and some people got along and they accepted each other's differences. And that story I hope is true. I wish it was like that. I that's all I can say. Is that I do wish it was like that. Wish people could just go out and not have to worry about each other's skin color, culture, religion, anything like that, opinions. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And this video is coming to an end, so I think this is the first time that I'm sitting on the couch and making a video. But I want to go for my walk again soon, and I'm gonna have to wait because, I don't want to be out in the neighborhood and I suddenly have to go. So I think I'm going to rest for another day because I stayed home yesterday. I think I'm going to stay home again today. And I hope to feel better soon and to be able to go for my walks because I really miss those. And yeah, I'll see you all on Tuesday because I have a big story that I want to share. So please continue to subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment down below, turn on the bell for notifications. Anything that I forgot to say will be in the description box along with my social media links. And I keep my videos short and sweet just so you can take your time to watch my videos. I don't rush you. Thank you to all my subscribers. And yeah, thank you subscribers and viewers, and I will see you next time. Peace.